Why have I got fucking Tracy Chapman mashed up with Pavarotti singing Baby Gonna Hold You stuck in my head? I don't know. No good reason. How's it going? Dan Mayo here. This is RuMayoNation. I feel like I might be on the Matt Latisse slightly there, but no, we'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, okay. So straight off the bat, you're going to notice something a little bit different. A little bit different. Hope you're all well. It's Tuesday the 28th of October. It's 5 to midday. I've got my gimmick. It's episode 50 in total, which makes it episode 20 of season 2. You'll notice something different. There's a bomb on the on the desk. No, I haven't got the time. Okay, so this is going to be a quick episode. It's going to be 30 minutes. Now, that doesn't include this preamble or the 25 minutes I'll need to sort of set the scene for my podcast. Sorry, Lisa. Listener feedback is that some listeners get infuriated with how long it takes me to get to the fucking point. Rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Also, I've had to do so many football fucking outs. I'm going to have to go to another one. I've had to do so many today. I'm not Declan Rice, but just a hard boogaloogs up in me business.
They want to do some business.
What sort of business?
Sex.
But 30 minutes is all I have, okay? And we've got lots to talk about. I'm going to go do that thing now, because I can't do it here, because that'd be grotesque. Aware that sounded like I just did a fat line in the toilet. I didn't. Yeah, I'm full of, like, cold and shit from my daughter. I'm alright, I'll live. Nobody panic. But yeah, I've got 30 minutes because it's half term. Obviously, the acoustics, my throat, etc. goes without saying. Yeah, I've got 30 minutes because I haven't got as much time to do the edit as I'd otherwise need for all the stupid. I've not got time for the shenanigans, okay? But we have got the gimmick. Oh, do we include this in the gimmick? Maybe not. It's, that's not getting started, is it? For about 20 minutes. And thus doing the same length as my normal podcast, which is about an hour at the minute. Hour and 10 the last one. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But then I guess if you like it, then good, right? Give me more of that. We like tuna. First reference, don't have the time.
We've communicated and said, you know what? Lion tastes good. Let's go get some more lion.
It's sour cherryade, lightly sparkling soft drink. Do you know what? I don't want to be unrealistic. I'm going to make it 30 minutes and 1 second. Let's go. Okay, so 30 and 1, and it's counting down. If you're watching this on YouTube, you'll know that. If you are listening only, you're missing a clock going down from 30. What happens at the end of it? I don't know, but we'll find out. Whoa, that's wasting time. Nearly went to sip from the can, from the rather than the gimmick goblet, big booty. I'm not massive on sour. Gotta be honest. Don't like sour things typically. But here we go. That's actually quite nice. It's not too sour. Not too sour. Sour cherryade. I used to love cherryade. Got to be careful here. Because my mum listens. Watches, in fact. And if I say I like something, that's it. I'm getting 400 gallons of sour cherryade. Yeah, she was up for the weekend. So, yeah, it's great. My daughter obviously gets to see her. She's a bit further away at the minute. Like, she lives in Chelmsford. So, yeah, like, my daughter doesn't see much of her. Just fucking, like, she's so good with my daughter. And it means that you can just sometimes go, there's another adult to just sort of, you know, deal with that bundle of energy. I need to stretch. Yeah, I need to stretch. 1 minute down. Okay, right, coming up in this show. And we can't deviate, so we won't be. Where's my list? Valuable time being wasted is what this is at the minute. Come on, voice note. Help me out. Voice note, notepad. My mum's visit. There's not too much to say about it. She was here. Okay, good. Check that off. There's only one thing. I don't think she meant it to sound like this, but she did tell my wife to just break her hip, which will need some context. My wife, obviously being a geriatric parent, no, she's got like, her hip is fucked. She had to have like surgery on it as a kid, and also my hips were fucked when I was born. I had like clicky hips. So yeah, Libertine's hips probably fucked at some point, but we'll keep an eye on it. But like, she's got to have eventually, like, the only way this is going is a hip replacement, right? And she's not that old. I joke about being a geriatric parent. She's in her 40s now, is the fact. Early 40s. I actually have just turned 40, but it's the fact, right?
Is the fact.
But like, where she's got like Arthur write this in her fuck off, ain't got the time. Where she's got like Arthur write this in her hip, like, it's just getting like a bit silly now. So hip replacement is what we're going to push for, because our kind of thing is like, what's the point? Because what they want to do typically is delay it for as long as possible, because it's not you can only have one, but they only want to really do one. But we're sitting there thinking.
I'm sitting there thinking.
Collectively, 2 Charlie Nicholases. Nicholas-I? Who knows? Plural. Japanese. We don't have time.
Yeah, I always have a thing I say about Lexus. It's like the Japanese Mercedes.
It's like, we'd rather have the mobility now, like, than in, wait it out 15, 20 years and then, like, be, like, able to do, I don't know, roundhouse kicks at 60. Although that's pretty cool now I've said it out loud. We'd rather have the mobility now. But then my mum went, what you need to do is fall and break your hip, then they'll definitely replace it. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, she's not wrong. That's what my mate Mel's mum did. Yeah, your mum's mate Mel, probably about, 65? Like, the force it would take for my wife to, like, shatter her hip. It'd be, like, what do you mean? Start the car, yep, just go. Like, yep, think me pelvis is fucked. That should guarantee me getting up the waiting list for a hip replacement. But yeah, it was cool. She was here. She brought some photos up, which I'll get into in a second. Also, there's a little booklet from a production of Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf from my first school. And the reason I want to get into it is because there are names in there. Names of people that I've mentioned on this podcast. So we're going to roll them out. I'll show you some photos of me when I was a baby and a child. My wife is adamant I look like a little shit. And as she's a teacher, and I was a teacher, you can pick them. Like, you just can pick them. Yeah, thank you to like new listeners that have been getting in touch. Like, the feedback's been really nice. My youngest one's still plugging away, 2 for 2 now. I've got an update of Blue watching it, and again, can't be great for his development, can't be brilliant, but again, tests are inconclusive. There should be tests.
Just saying there should be tests.
25 minutes and 56 seconds. Yeah, so we're going to talk about that. We had a bit of time away because my mum was here, so we went to like go out as just adults without a child, and we'll talk about that a little bit. My car had an MOT. There's a little thing that it was like a gimmick thing. There was a little video that goes with it. Hopefully, time. Reddit. There was a thing I said. We won't have time for bestiality. I read through it. Okay, full disclosure. Cards on the table. We're gonna probably just not bother. It's actually not that interesting. This woman went through her. Like, what is a bit fucked is like, oh my god, we're gonna end up getting into it, but we don't have the time. What is a bit fucked is like, she went through the family computer. Basically just found like her husband was watching like depraved porn. It was in the history, and like it started with like you sort of your cartoon characters getting like done in the bum and all the usual stuff that's totally normal, and then it gets to like women doing acts on dogs and like horses, like real life shit, like bestiality, and then she's kind of like, I'm a bit disgusted by it, which is fair enough, and like, what should I do really? And the issue that most have taken, and I'd be inclined to agree, is like he's doing it in like on like the family computer and not even having the wherewithal to like delete the history. Like, do you know what I mean? And that made me think already. And we don't have the time, 24 minutes and 40 seconds. We went to college with a lad called Speedway. That weren't his name, but it's the sort of name that's quite cool when you're like 18, 19, 20. I don't think he still goes by in his sort of mid-30s, is the fact.
Fact.
But it's not really into like BMXing and that. But he had the most anti-wank PC in his house. Like, it might as well have come in with like an inbuilt alarm if you get your hand on your wiener. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, it was kind of like in the middle, under the stairs. Even the stairs were them like blade stairs that you can like see through. Do you know what I mean? So you got no cover that way. Like, got back onto the living room, the kitchen area behind him. It's like, seriously, the ceiling was probably fucking see-through from memory. It was a glass ceiling. Like the most anti-wank PC you could ever imagine. Back in the day, we didn't have like, a phone with it all on. Did we at that point? We might have done by then. The point still stands. Okay, it's just one foot in one world, one foot in the other. Not quite in the need to find magazines in the park and like it keeps disappearing and you have to deny it ever. Well, I don't know where it's gone. Like, I'm sure we'll go back tomorrow. Shut up. But yeah, like it's the most anti-wank computer. Ridiculous. Probably why I got so good at like BMXing though, because he had other things to occupy his brain. But yeah, so photos there's like this gimmick. Apparently, you turn to a page of the book and it tells you something I can't really remember, and then yeah, someone said, what's your juicy family gossip then on like the British, like UK subreddit? 23 minutes and 19 seconds. There's no way. So yeah, we'll maybe get into that then. Memories, of course. But yes, I'll tell you what, let's just do some photos first. Who wants to see me as a child? Oh, and also, oh my God, some fan art. Okay, AI created fan art of a reference I made in a previous podcast. Because the books that are there, like fucking, I don't know, they're all like, love novels and shit. They'd be called like, burning desires, or just red, or fucking, I don't know, Sylvia's forbidden queef, or whatever the fuck, right? And do you know what? Right, fuck it. It deserves it. It should have been last week. I forgot. Let's get into it now. Let me find it. This doesn't count. Do I pause it? No, you can't pause it. That's unethical. La 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 la. Oh my god, that fucking guy, by the way. Feedback for that guy. Everyone just seems to know the crucifix guy is fantastic. How did I not save the picture? I must have done. Oh god, this is not good. This is not good for the time, if nothing else. Media. Oh, we're in deep. We're in the fucking doo-doo here, because I've got to go through the media, because I think I sent it to my wife, but I don't remember if I actually did. It'll be somewhere in my phone, but I'm more likely to have sent it to her, and there's so many screenshots. This is the thing, right, with ADHD. I have so many screenshots in my phone, and, like, it could be a Patreon exclusive in and of itself. Just the stupidest shit that I've screenshot going, I will need that at some point. No, I fucking won't. Yeah, no, we're well back in the weeds here. We're not finding it there. Right, going to my gallery. 21 minutes and 53 seconds, if you're counting.
If you're counting.
Fucking, right, recent. I mean, it's not going to be recent. Here we go. Come on. Hey, it's not that far down. Sylvia's Forbidden Queef by Sylvia Logsdon. And yeah, it was, I mean, he goes by Kingstonian. Oh no, I've got that wrong. I feel so bad. Hopefully there's a ding that comes with this. And it was in my Arsenal TikTok, and then he sort of said, but yeah, fair point, but people that would know that would have, you know, just likely read this. And he posted this picture of Sylvia's Forbidden Queef, discounted 48 pence due to extensive water damage. And I know it's AI. Tell you what, she's alright as well. You know, forbidden or not. You know, if I've got a spare 20 quid and she's got the time and the inclination, yeah, just made this. And like, I just love that shit. Like, I know it's AI and that's somewhat, you know, I mean, he's not put that much effort in, and that's fine. But like, it's crazy that people are like watching my shit and there's like lore being built around it. LORE, lore. That's the word that I've become quite new to since getting into board games. I don't know how I feel about it actually. 20 minutes and 43 seconds. Oh my god, that reminds me of fucking Goldbridge, who's a Man United fan. You might know or not know him. There's a video where like he is talking about something really quite serious, and like Man United are just getting thumped because they're fucking shit. And it doesn't matter if you're not into football, it doesn't matter. But he sat there and he's like, you know, oh, and obviously, and it's really, I think it's about like abuse, like some sort of mad shit, and then he's like getting into it, and then he's like, oh, you know, and it's really awful, and obviously, you know, and he touched him like a 3-0 Palace, and then he just carries on, like, doesn't change cadence, anything, and it kills me every time.
People saying that I've been noncing kids and all sorts. 3-0 to Palace.
But yeah, I love the fact people are like watching my shit, and then like, yeah, there's this lore around it, and like people are making like artwork for it. It's fucking cool, man, and I love it. And yeah, keep it up. Hit me up with more of it. I appreciate you. Thank you. He came over from my Arsenal podcast where I sort of put an end to that, and then went, but if you want to hear me talk shit, this is the place to come. If you don't mind, we're taking 12 minutes to get to the point. This is the place for you. Yum. But yeah, so yeah, shout outs, big ups. Thank you. I love it. I might need to, do you reckon you can knock up like a fake book? I'm going to have to look into it. I've not got the budget, but we'll make it work. Also, I'm putting this cup shockingly close to the edge because the focus keeps getting chucked off in my recordings, and I'm watching it. I'm getting so cross as it happens. 19 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll be fine. Right, okay. So yeah, let's do it. Photos. I'll only show you a few. There's some decent ones, I think, though. So I'm more looking forward to getting into this. This is the little brochure. What do they call it? Like, you know, the program of Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf from Moreland's first school, 9th of December 1998. All right, we'll get to that. But which one do I show you first? You might have seen them a little bit from the. I can't see the angle that you can see. This is, I don't know how old I am. My wife is adamant that I look like a little shit. She says, you are cute, but you can tell that you're a little bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, you bastard!
I think I look alright there. I don't know what that sort of rogue hair's doing. It's got Dreams of Hollywood in and of itself. What I've also noticed, like one ear, where's my ear going? Like, where's that want to be? Next door? Like, it's like it's fucking, there must be some really interesting gossip going on, because it seems to want to like be independent of me. Me? So there's me in a sort of, this one's probably my favourite one because it's the most recent, like one as a child. Again, like, I do see what she's saying. If I was a teacher and I didn't teach kids at this age, I would be like, yeah, that's a little shit right there. So I'm trying to get this onto the camera. I think I'm getting away with it. repping the Nike. That top now would probably, like, by the way, like Diodora and shit. Used to be like a tramp wearing it. I know because we wore it. Like, fucking, now it's like well popular. It's ridiculous. Like, shit used to get, and I'll get to that a bit because I fucking tried on some clothes when I went shopping on the weekend with my wife. And I'm going to double down with what I said. If you are still following fashion trends or attempting to dress with the trends when you're, I'm going to say post 28. If you've got past the 27 club and you've not shot yourself in the face because you're disappointed with the world around you, then stop trying to dress with the trends because you just look like a fucking dick. And that is including people who wear like Fila and all that sort of shit. Like, it's now like North Face. Like, we bought the boys some coats. And then we were like, oh, do you want these ones or do you want some North Face ones? Oh, yeah, North Face ones. Because they're now like fucking, it's all fucking, like North Face is all like bally up and fucking blut. It's like, what? That used to be one of my fucking geography teachers, man. But now it's like, nah, North Face is fucking like, it's like gangster. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, dressing, following fashion trends. I don't even mind the coats. They're quite nice, all right? That's fine. I did a little photo shoot in them. I'll put the pictures in, actually. I took pictures of me in their coats, giving it all of that shit because I'm a twat. This is me as a baby. And speaking of the absolute clobber, oh, this is going to be hard to get in shot because of the glare. That's me as right little baby. And on the jeans, it says ice cold. Yeah, because that's what the fuck I was. A little fucking ute them. A little gangster. Biscuit in hand by the looks of it. Not much has changed. I've eaten so many biscuits over the last few days. These biscuits. Wow!
These biscuits.
That was the little like trestly bit on the bottom of that sofa, by the way. Some of the fucking decor, which I'm sure will be popular and trendy again at some point. But this is, I think this one, I am the same age as Bill and Ben. Like, I'm the same age. And this is me. This is me. At the same age as Bill and Ben. Now, you might see a little bit of necklace action, right? Don't want to get into it. You might see a little bit of necklace action. Not the worst one I wore. I had a Buffy the Vampire Slayer one once. 16 minutes left. That is a Nike. It's like a rope necklace, and it has Nike written in it in metal. And the reason being is because I fucking loved Ronaldinho. Okay, and I think the time frame there checks out. Yeah, it does. I love Ronaldinho, and he used to wear one similar. I had the teeth, so I'm fully cosplaying without it being something that would get me cancelled, obviously. But yeah, I just loved Ronaldinho, and he had that, and I thought that's what makes him a really good footballer. So I'll wear one, and I'll be an excellent footballer. How did that go? Yeah, all right. Just I retired last year from pro football, and that's why I started this podcast. Amore. Why is that in my head? There's no reason.
What?
I've done my wife's head in recently because this fucking thing stuck in my head. I have to try and find it. 15 minutes and 12 seconds. What we got? Oh, yeah. That won't help. Yeah, I need to get a new arm. I want a lower one. I spoke about this. We ain't got the time. But yeah, there's this fucking thing of like a... Got to move on, that's right for me. It's like a really deep voice. It's like do. This is all like twerking dog, and it's fucking stupid. But I keep like getting that in my head.
Move to a town that's right for me.
Right. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf? Don't worry too much about the details. The main thing is there are names in here that I have referenced back in the day. So this is going to validate those claims of these people. They're not false.
Sometimes the complaints will be false.
Who's top of the bill? Oh, only me. I'm top of the bill. Oh, it's embarrassing that my name's first. Is that alphabetized? No, it isn't. No, is it like chronological, like appearance, the order of appearance on this? No, I don't think it was. You know, maybe I'm just the fucking star of the show. I don't know. I wouldn't want to say. Ian O'Brien. It's like he had a fucking, his parents made a seesaw in their garden, like out of like just like proper wood, and it was good. It was a good bit of fucking seesaw action. Last saw him. When did I last see him? Weatherspoons, and we had a bit of a brief chat outside. He was just a good lad. We got on well. But yeah, he had a really cool seesaw in his back garden. Jack Wing. Now, his sister is the receptionist of the school over the road. Okay? He messaged me just recently because he wants me to help out with booking a comedy night. And I've had to go, mate, it's a corporate. It sounds great. I'm not the guy. Corporate is such a difficult gig, man. I ain't got the form right now. I've not gigged in ages. Got some good, exciting comedy news coming up, though. 13 minutes, 26 seconds. Like, they're going to start doing some stand-up again. I'll give more shit as we get closer to the time. Some good bills booked though. I'm going to be like the MC, so obviously, you know, lyrical fucking, do you know what I mean? Like, get me North Face coat on, get me ice cold jeans on. But yeah, and he's like, he was listening to my radio show and stuff like that. But he's a good lad. We interviewed Jerry Halliwell together. How's that come third in the list? We interviewed Jerry Halliwell on the radio together. Some sort of school initiative thing. That's what I told her that her dog stunk. And it wasn't like curvy, hot Jerry Halliwell. It was when she was in her sort of yoga, I'm really skinny. I remember her wearing like she wore like what Grandpa Joe wore in Willy Wonka when he was like scrounging benefits and pretending he couldn't work when he was on PIP. Reece Sig Dennis is the guy that I said about who would see you from like 100 metres away, start the conversation up, and then he'd get to you with his closing statement and then look at you for a response. Like, bruv, I didn't hear the first 99 metres of what you said. And he's one who always had the cheeks that are like soft as a baby's bum, and he used to always go on about it a lot because she did like beauty treatments. His mum did. And I remember the teacher rubbing his cheek and going, oh, it is soft. And I'm like, this is weird. There's also a photo up there. I should have got it where I'm fucking doing Hawaii Five-0. I'm in a bikini and a straw dress, like a straw skirt. It was Miss Royal's bikini. She was like 65 years old. Why am I wearing her bikini?
That's a good question.
Life's different now. But I remember at the time they wanted to do it as like a bit of a funny thing. That and do a bit of... And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, I'll do it. And then you got to commit. I'm trying to get this through to the boys. Like, if you've got to do it, you might as well just fucking go all in, two-footed. You look more of a knob up there if you're sort of just a bit about it. You got to own the fucking moments. Tommy Wilson, he was like, and it felt real, like, quite bad, actually. It's just that, like, a bit of an odd kid. Like, he used to, like, I swear there's a rumour around he used to shit and piss down the side of his bed. And that just can't be true. But then I don't know. But it was that kid. Do you know, there's all the rumours about, oh, yeah, he used to piss and shit down the side of his bed. 11 minutes, 24 seconds. And, like, I think it's because one person went around his, like, house once and it was, like crusties all down the side. He, like, picks his nose. And he did this thing where, like, do you ever get them people that, like, look to one side but put their eyes up the other way? He used to do that all the time. Remember, he used to sit there just doing that, like, and we used to like make him just go fucking ballistic because me and John Farrell, who I think is named in here as well, like we used to just go whenever he used to try and talk to us, we'd sit across him on the table and he'd talk, and every now and then, like, you know, there's just that kid that you could just like wind up, and sometimes I was that kid because I just would get wound up really easily, but like we'd go, ooh, whisper in the wind, and he'd be like, I'm not a fucking whisper in the wind,
Motherfucker!
just like shouting like loads, like looking one way, head going the other. Storm off, like, oh man. Yeah, I hope he's well. If he's out there, man, and you're ever finding yourself watching this, I hope you're good, man. And I'm sorry, I was a bit of a dick to you at times, I think. Carissa Downey, we used to like pretend we were cousins. She's one of them ones where like our mums knew each other and we just tell people we were cousins. Like, I don't know why. There's nothing to be gained from it. Don't know. Yeah, Lucy, remember the name. Kerry Thacker. I don't remember anything about her. I feel like she was just a bit like of a neek. Melissa Seven rings a bell. Charlotte Day, she was one of them ones that was just like, you know when you do like when girls are just massive, why am I so massive? We did Snow White and she played Snow White because she was just like twice the height of everyone else. I played Grumpy in that one, which I think was a miscast, if I'm honest. Danny Tucker was like my best mate. We were the double D's, the DDs. And yeah, like he's the one that like we did the three-legged race. Not a euphemism. Although there's a name on here that I could get into that's below him that I won't, but I could.
But
yeah, he's the one that was like, we were like really 9 minutes and 40 seconds. We're talking about the three-legged race with Danny Tucker. He was the one who we just smoked the competition at the three-legged race, put far too much effort into being good at it. Below that, Nathan DeBoyk. He lived on my street. You know the sort of kid that just seems to like getting beaten up? Do you know the ones who just sort of like, it's like, he must be into like BDSM now because... You know when they just like deliberately like get themselves into fights they know they're going to lose? That was him. Like, I remember he got a hairbrush. He had like a mullet. Because he was ahead of the curve, man. This guy's actually trendy, thinking about it. But he had a mullet, like, but like rat's tails and all that sort of shit. And he got a hairbrush stuck in the back of his head and he had to just come to school with it. But again, that might have been a ploy because he just wanted a whipping. You never know. Yeah, don't know these names. Don't remember these names. That was Danny's little sister. Shannon Griffin, that name rings a bell. Sherry-Ann Trower ditto, but again, I couldn't. I think her brother was called Ryan. They're just like people on the estate because this first school was like just on my estate, so it was all like local heads that'd be there. Paul Dowler. Paul Dowler was like, I don't know what his gig was, but you know when someone just like he was like a 40-year-old trucker, but like he was in year 3. Like, do you mean he'd have his t-shirt tucked into his grey joggers, make like when he gets up from his chair and stuff. Yeah, I mean like, yeah. Chantel Clark, yeah, Gemma Clark, one of them. Which was it? Must be Chantel. Yeah, it was Chantel. It's like my first girlfriend. Oh, this is bad. I'm friends with her on Facebook, I think. I'll have to tag her in this video. She lived on Capron, which was the street over. And like, oh, that's Matt Bragg doing stand-up, and I'm sure it's very funny, but we don't have the time, Matt. There's 7 minutes and 54 seconds left. Oh, the last name is Clark. That's not going to help. She's on my thing. I think Chantel. It was Chantel. I'm calling it. She was my first girlfriend. She lived on Capron. And one time, I swear this is true, like, it has to stop raining somewhere. It stopped raining between my street and their street. So it was like sunny on one street and raining on the other. It blew my fucking mind. I've never forgot it. But yeah, she was like my first girlfriend. Like my first like kiss and everything, I think. Probably. But I also remember someone like, she threw a bike tyre at one of my mates, or it might be me, I don't know, I might be like distancing myself from this event, but they caught it on the volley and it just bounced back off her head. I've gone to the other page here. John Farrell, there he is. He's the one who used to do this when he was nervous. And like, that was the one who, I think I spoke about this on the podcast. He sort of went around telling people he'd beat me up over like a holiday, like a school holiday. And I was like, what? That didn't happen? So if you want to have like a little straightener now, we can, do you know what I mean?
And you can bring your fucking dinner. Because by the time I'm finished with you, you'll fucking need it.
So I was waiting for him after school, then he told the teacher, then the teacher turned up. But yeah, we were like good mates as well. He's my Jedi Master at one point. He was playing Star Wars and he was the one in charge, and he finally gave me a certificate. He's really good at art, and he made me like a good certificate. And if Nicola's watching this now, who I voice noted, that's her, she'd find this so fucking funny, because she used to rip the piss out of me for being a Jedi Master. Yeah, he's the one who used to do that when he was nervous. And I swear his brother fell off his moped but weren't wearing a t-shirt and like ripped up all his skin. Life's mad, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe mine just is. Stephen McLaren, he's the one who went to try and watch Spider-Man and he got the date of birth wrong. That's him. Do better, man. Hope you've seen the film by now. Samantha Cumbers, obviously got called Samantha Cucumbers all the time, obviously. We weren't at an age where we'd make an obvious joke about a cucumber. Because we were like, what, 7? Bang cool. Fucking hell, man. I remember Kerry Libby just having like big lips. Like a fat lip at one point. Maybe it's just once, but I just remember stupid details like Gravy Stain, who had a lot of birthmark on her chin. Looked like she'd been eating gravy, so always used to ask if she has roast dinners all the time. It's not that funny, but actually it is quite funny as you get older. 5 minutes 40. Victoria Redding. Yeah, again, name rings a bell. Hurst. Jade Harris. I think she had a little bit of like a Gareth Gates kind of stammer. But she was pretty sound. I remember being pretty sound. Yeah, there's a couple of names here. Tyron Crossman. He was so naughty. You know, you just get naughty kids. And weirdly, I got on with him. I don't know why. Maybe look at the pictures. But he was just naughty. But he's actually an alright lad. I don't know. You know, sometimes you think, no, he's actually alright. But like, he looks like the quintessential. You know, the video game Bully. Like, he just looks like him. Like, shaved head. Looks a bit fucking... Yeah, alright, fine. I see it.
Hypocrite warning.
Also, one of those... I don't have the one where I had the R9 haircut. Which is ridiculous because he had like the bit, you know. But see, I don't have afros, so it's bloody stupid. Ranaz Ali, that rings a bell as well. But yeah, man, do you know what's fuck looking through photos? Like, you go back, there's a photo in there where like it was my birthday and there was an England cake, and I remember the taste of that cake. There was like an Action Man cake. I remember the taste of that. My swimming Action Man, I found one in the charity shop recently for Libertine. Rolled back the years. It's crazy though, isn't it? Like, it can really fucking just... Oh man, yeah, you're like there again. Do you see an old, like, you know, the snooker table we had in our bedroom, and we had like and the CD player was in a similar photo, like that similar era. I remember having a CD. It was like a sort of, you know, a pop hit CD, and track 2 was "Going Gets Tough" by Boyzone, and it used to come on. Do the things that lovers do. Well, I'm potting the fucking pink. Not a euphemism yet, because I was about 10. 3 minutes 50. It's never happening. I just have to do some late night editing. What even happens when that expires? Nothing really. I just carry on. Fucking hell. That was photos. Right, there's not too much. Right, so the day me and my wife had, we wanted to go to the cinema, but there's just fuck all on. The one day we were going to go somewhere, they just pulled all the films that anyone would want to watch and just put on like Hocus Pocus instead.
Hocus Pocus, there's pizza on your focus.
I don't want to watch that shit. I wanted to watch The Long Walk by Stephen King. But then I started reading the book now. I found I can watch it via ways. I'm not going to get into here because incriminating. But like, I started reading the book. The book's really good. Stephen King wrote it under like another name, and I went to get cross about it. Like, so the whole 15 minutes at the beginning of the audiobook, why I wrote this under a different name? I don't care, Stephen. You meander enough as it is. Can we get to the fucking point? But like then I went to give him shit to Bitterman on my chat GPT thing, and he was like, well, one of the reasons that he tried to, you know, write under this name was to like, you know, be more creatively expressive with his art and also to not rely on his name to just sell his books. And then I respected it. I was like, do you know what? Fair fucks. For being like, yeah, I'm going to just, you know, I'm going to adopt a nom de plume culture because I want to see if my writing's good or if it's just because I'm Stephen King. And then I just came around and respected it. It's really good so far. I'm like halfway through. Listening to it on like 2 times speed. So yes, Busta Rhymes is rapping it to me. Yeah, we went shopping. Went to Primark. I spent some money on some clothes. This hoodie, for example, I was carrying on like a Primark Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. All right. This one, I got a Blur hoodie. I got a Stranger Things t-shirt and a Stranger Things hoodie. And I thought, is this a little bit basic bitch behaviour? It is. Big booty. It is, but I liked them. And I thought, you know what? Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
Got a little t-shirt or two. Don't have the money. Obviously, you then spend the rest of the afternoon going, well, I guess I could just sell that, and I don't really use that. And, you know, how much do I need 2 kidneys? And But, yeah, but what I did try on in the dressing room were, like, the new style of jeans. Because I see a lot of videos, 1 minute 48, irrelevant at this point. Being like, oh, God, no, you know, skinny jeans needs to go. I wear skinny jeans still. Okay, fine. And I might concede one time I have to go to slim or just straight leg. But the baggy ones, get fucked. Like the ones where you like your Jeff Hardy, get fucked. Like the shit you used to bully Grebos for. Now kids are wearing them like, oh, and telling us that we look like twats in their fucking like North Face jackets or fucking mountain. What the fuck is that fucking brand? Cotton Trader fleece. Big baggy jeans. Big clumpy fucking shoes. I have to beep that out. And they're like, oh God, look at the state of you guys. 5 years ago, you'd be telling people that dress like you, they look like fucking idiots. I put the jeans on, I look like a twat. I had a pair of those jeans when I was like 10, when I nearly become a Grebo, got a bit too much into Lincoln Park. And I felt like that again. I opened the curtain, and my wife was like, no, you're thinking what I'm thinking. I hope anyway. Take them the fuck off, and not because I'm horny. Okay? 48 seconds. But yeah, I'm telling you now, I stick with what I said. If you try and follow fashion trends, the eyes are closing because it's important what I'm saying. And you're over 28, like, wake up to yourself, man. Have a chair, grab one, pull it up, sit down, have a conversation with yourself. Grab a mirror, have a long, hard look. Because you need to stop following that shit. Dress how you did when you were 28 forever. Okay? A good fashion sense, or a dress sense, is a dress sense forever. All right? We've got some food, though, as well. 15 seconds left. I don't know what happens at the end of this. It might beep, it might blow up, the podcast might go off. I don't know. But we're going to try and keep it short after this. This was more just to... What I might do is... stop it. Encore. You want an encore. Okay, right. What I'll do is... Right, I'm going to go off. Then rapturous applause will bring me back. Okay? Only if that comes, though. It's beeping. It's beeping. Okay, right. Anyway. Thank you. Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. You're too kind. No, cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to reset this. I'll give you a little bit more. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Calm down though. Come on. I'll give you a little bit more. I'll give you another 10 minutes. All right. And then we're done. Oh, no, that's not how that works. Why did I just go past 1 all the way to 9 before realising that's not how numbers work? Right, we have 10 minutes. Okay? We have some food. It's a Turkish place. Olive Tree, I think it's called. Oh, I'll tell you what, the Turks do well. They do bread some well. And salad, man. Like, I lived with a lad who was Turkish. I mean, he still is Turkish, but I just don't live with him anymore. Like, and he was like, oh, you people with your salad, bit racist.
That's racist.
But he's like, I was like, because I was making salad because I was poor and wanting to lose weight. He was like, yeah, but they taste like shit. I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, but they don't have to taste like shit. I'm like, what do you mean? It's lettuce and cucumber, bruv. It's going to taste like shit. He's like, no, it doesn't. Look, bit of this, bit of that action. Then it's fucking lovely. The side salad came on the plate. I had, like, lamb. I don't know what the word is. Sheesh, lamb, maybe? I don't fucking know. But they bring you complimentary bread, and the bread is so good. Some good, bruv. And, yeah, they bring you over, and there's like that and a little like dome of rice, which I didn't really want to break. So it's like, it looks too like nice. I don't want to smash it up. But then a little side salad, where normally I'm like, oh fuck off, that's just like real estate of my plate, wasted, senseless waste.
Get me.
But then you have a bit and you go, this tastes fucking good. How have they made salad taste good? And that meal was fine. There was a couple that came and sat nearish to us for kid, where you kind of go, and I get it, we have a kid, so we have to bring her sometimes, some like places. He's on his phone most of the time, which again pacifies him, no problem. Did nearly walk into our table because he was just looking at his phone. Also just fell off his chair inexplicably at one point. It does feel as though they were the sort of couple that were having conversations to try and be impressive. They were talking about like monkey shoulder, and like different whiskies, and they're like, and the woman it was, they both had a beer each. I always found it a bit weird with like, having beer with food. I don't know. I know that's a me issue. So what is it like? Is it like a single malt? Is it a bourbon? Is it a Scotch? How would you know the difference? Like, we don't know the difference. If you're trying to impress us, we don't drink. So I don't know what it is. So I'm trying to like, they're just like, you know, when they're just really happy with their ideas and opinions. And I know I've got a podcast where I'm basically just being that, because that's why I'm here. And if I wasn't, then I wouldn't be. Fine. I'm sure they're perfectly lovely people. Paid cash, right? Because cash is king. You can tell it was that type. All right? But yeah, no problems. It looked a bit dodgy because we were sat one place and I have to sit with my back to the wall so I can see what everything's going on. And like, where I was sat right in the corner, they put them right next to us, where I was sat on the same bench as the guy. And it's like, that's why I don't go Wagamamas. One, because it's bland version of what would be good Chinese food. Japanese can't do it as well. There, I said it. And two, I don't want to have dinner with random people. So, like, but that weren't why I moved. I was sat on like a dead bit of chair where it went boom. I was like, fucking hell. Then the bit of the foot was like annoying my foot a little bit. So then we moved just slightly over. So it probably looked like to them we moved because of them. And we didn't. We didn't move that far away. But like, also, I got crossed. This could be the Megan as well.
Excuse me, Megan? That behaviour's unacceptable. I don't like it.
This woman was videoing her dinner, like off in the distance, and then videoed up and around the restaurant, including me. Fuck off. Like, fuck off. I don't want to be on your shitty little video. Do you know what I mean? So, no. You enjoy videoing your dinner, you dick. You're supposed to eat it, not fucking document it. But then if you're going to video your party, fine. But don't be fucking giving us a panoramic of the whole fucking... No one's... Oh, where'd you go? Olive tree. What did you get? Oh, we got the fucking chicken sheesh. Oh, nice. The salad was... Yeah, oh, the bread was lovely. Who else was in the restaurant at that point, perchance? Oh, loads of random people. But specifically, who and what did they look like? Fuck off! Megan. 6 minutes 32. Right. Anyway, went to a pudding place afterwards. And we got these, like, waffles, like Kinder Bueno waffles. They're really fucking good, man. We shared it. I don't know how we say that. You go, we were both sat there, me and my wife, and they gave it us on, like, some tray that just fucking inexplicably span. So I had to put a bit of tissue underneath the tray. That's no real significance to the story. But you sit there and you go, you're sitting there thinking, who could eat all of this? And we're both saying that, and then we clock 3 o'clock, me, 9 o'clock, my wife. There's a mum that's just caned off a whole fucking plate of them. You go, I guess there are some people that can. But then when you bought food, you got to get like half price on, like, they had like a little virtual darts thing upstairs. You know, like Flight Club, but it's just one. So we did an hour of that. I hated the darts. Where I've got my own dartboard now, 5 minutes 38. I think we're gonna be good here. We won't get it all in, obviously. Ha ha! Like, the darts were like really chunky but really light, so I found them really quite difficult. The guy did come up at one point. It was sound as fuck all the way through. Like, oh, how long have you got left? Like, I'm like, I don't know, mate, but like, you booked it for us. So if you wanted us to not do an hour, I'm guessing there's someone else waiting. If you didn't want us to do an hour and there's only one, don't offer an hour as a fucking option. Yinny? But yeah, so then did that, came home. Got back really quite early, actually. And yeah, it's just a good day out, man. Like, you have the moments where you park up and you both just get out the car and go. You ain't got like, oh, who's going to be the one that blinks first and goes and gets the other one out, you know, the little girl out of the car. Fucking lug her around and, you know, like, you can actually just look and branch off. And yeah, you just remember you were like people once before having children, which is a crazy thing to say, but yeah, 4 minutes 45. But my car had an MOT. It passed. Yes, and obviously then they give you the whole, there were a couple of bits, and that's when I go fully, did it pass though? Did it pass though? Did it pass though? Did it pass though? It did. But it was like the little light bulb on the registration plate could do with like changing. And I was like, oh, cool, yeah, I could do that. I did a video on it. Remember once when I changed the light bulb? I don't know if you saw that one. That was when I changed the wheel. But I can do that. De nada. No problem. And also your service... The service light is on. Yeah, it's been on for years, pal. Okay? It's been on for years. I don't do that many miles in that car. So I'm not doing it by the fucking Gregorian calendar. I'm doing it by how much I actually fucking drive the all right. So yeah, that's durable. That's fine. Also, by the way, the leaks, do you remember from last year? The leaks, the advisory leaks, they've obviously fucking fixed themselves because I fucking didn't. Yeah, no mention of the leaks. So they've just got their shit together and gone, oh, sorry about that. And they were really embarrassing. I was actually not feeling that well that day. Indeed. Although, to be fair, the place I went to, even when I said how much would it cost to fix these like advisory leaks, it was like, I wouldn't worry about it. It's like probably about £200-300, but like maybe he knew. Maybe there are those sort of leaks where they just sort of like get themselves together. I don't know. But yeah, so it passed, and therefore, obviously, relief, because I ain't got any fucking money. Spent it all on fucking clothing, obviously. Right. 3 minutes, got to get to our memories as well. There was a gimmick. Beth, I don't know if we have time.
I don't know if we'll have enough time.
It was like, let me watch it and see what it is. The video is 12 seconds.
It doesn't matter which one.
Grab a book.
Go to page 112. And the first thing the character says will be what describes yourself.
Okay, we'll have time for that. I was going to do this conspiracy book, but no one's going to say anything in that book. Let me find a fictional book. Fictional characters. Now, I could have gone Dexter, but that's been so long since I banged my elbow, and I still don't care that I hurt it.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
I could have gone Dexter, but that'd be so bloody obvious when it's just like, yeah, you're a fucking serial killer, pal. So you turn to page 112, and the I won't say the first thing. I'm trying to speak more proper. Trying to speak more properly. The first thing someone says to someone describes you. Is that right? Right. I'm gonna have to just put a quick. I'm gonna throw a flag in for a timeout because I think that's what it said. Then we'll do memories. We won't get into the TikTok, the Reddit drama rather. But I think she said. Oh,
It doesn't matter which one. Go to page 112. And the first thing the character says describes you.
Oh my god. Oh my friend. Didn't hear that. We'll have to listen again. Oh my god. That will have a life of its own somewhere.
Disgusting!
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell!
That was revolting, but you know when you needed it, that had to come out. Sorry, so what was it? Is it the first thing someone says?
Right, it doesn't matter which one.
Alright.
Go to page 112. And the first thing the character says will be what describes yourself.
The first thing a character says will be what describes myself. Imagine they say is easily distracted. Right, okay. Wanna go to war? Right. 112. Start the clock. Memories better be quick. Alright, 112. Good books, by the way. Chief, they shouted at him. Okay. That's what someone says, right? Is that right? Have I forgotten again what the rule was? It's just the first thing someone says. Chief. Okay, well, I guess I'm in charge now. Okay? Dogman, the chief, hey. But that's not really a thing about someone, is it? Said Grim. Yeah, that's about right. That was make a shit from it, did they? No. How'd the Union get on with them hills then? I could have bloody told you that. How can none of these things can describe someone? And what do them that hold our leash have to say? What sort of works the Furious got for his animals? Burr wants us to move north away, through the woods, see if Befford's left a weak spot up there. Huh, snorted Dow. Befford ain't in the habit of leaving holes. Ooh. I mean, that's not my fault. This person's clearly just talking shit. Although, maybe I am a chief. You know? Glad I used up most of that time on that shit.
What a pile of shit.
Right, let's get into the memories real quick. And this will be like extra time now, that's fine. Because we're basically bringing it home during the memories, as we num. So, going to memories. And judge myself accordingly, then get out of here. By the way, one of the things that popped up on my Facebook the other day was I started a group. When I was like in 2008, 2009 times, I used to just like start groups. And that is time. See you later.
Good night.
I used to start groups. And one of them I actually stand by. It's a group to get more jam in Jammy Wagon Wheels. And I'm still so behind that. Okay, 3 years ago today, All Quiet at the Western Front on Netflix. I might have to watch that, you know, with Armistice Day coming up. Just saying it's very good in case anyone was asking. They weren't. Comedy stuff. Went out as Patrick Bateman. That's actually quite a good shot, to be fair. That was when I was DJing the zombie bar crawl after party. I'll save that. Quite apt, some would say. Pardon me. Asking for help about my Samsung phone. Might have just tried to control his Xbox with a bacon sandwich. Guess you can't multitask. That was 16 years ago. There you go. Just like that. Okay, do you know what? I'm so sorry about that. Pardon me. I'm going to call it. I think we've more or less, now I didn't get to Reddit, fine. It's been about 46 minutes. 30 were planned. That's not too bad going for me. 15 minutes is just enough time to get to the point of what I was saying about any one thing. And I think I've managed that. So we're going to call it there. Thank you very much. Like, share. Sorry it was short. Or maybe if you've enjoyed the respite, if you're not going on for another sort of 15 to 20 minutes, fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
No one's keeping you here. Yeah, I appreciate you all, though. Thank you very much. Any AI art or other, I appreciate it. Send it. I'll start, like, adorning the walls of it because it's good shit. Thank you. Cool, usual shit. Cherry sour cherry aid is okay. Perfectly fine. You heard it here first. Shut in.